In the blink of an eye, a rising star can turn into a fading memory. One moment, he was the voice of Punjab, a man whose songs echoed through every street, every celebration, every heart. The next, he lay in silence on a hospital bed, fighting a battle against death. This is not just the story of Rajvir Jawanda's music. It is the story of his meteoric rise, his passion, his fight against fate, and the tragedy that ended it all. Punjab, a land of music, tradition, and storytelling, has produced countless legends who carried the soul of the soil in their voices. Among them was Rajvir Jawanda, born in 1990 in the small village of Pona in Ludhiana district. He grew up in a modest household. His father served as an assistant sub-inspector in the Punjab police, and his mother instilled in him the values of humility and discipline. From an early age, Rajvir's life was shaped by two worlds, law enforcement and music. His father wanted him to follow the path of service, while his own heart quietly leaned toward melodies and lyrics. Music, however, was not an immediate career choice. Like many young Punjabis, Rajvir's early years were defined by stability and duty. In 2011, he joined the Punjab police himself, donning the khaki uniform as a constable. The discipline of police life grounded him, but his passion for singing refused to die. At night, after long hours of duty, he would practice singing. His friends recall how he would hum folk songs, blending classical Punjabi notes with a contemporary flair. What began as a hidden passion would soon become his destiny. Rajvir Jawanda's professional music journey began in 2014. His debut single, Munda Like Me, introduced him to the Punjabi audience. Though it didn't skyrocket him to fame instantly, it placed him on the map of a fiercely competitive industry. The turning point came in 2016 with Kali Jawande. The song struck a chord with listeners. It was raw, powerful, and infused with the essence of Punjab's folk spirit. Suddenly, Rajvir was no longer just another aspiring singer, he was a new voice that audiences wanted more of. From then on, he delivered a string of hits. Khush Reha Kar, a heartfelt number that became an anthem for resilience. Sardari, celebrating pride and heritage. Landlord, a catchy tune that resonated with the youth. Du Ni Sena, Tu Dispenda, Afreen, Surname, each song carved his place deeper into Punjabi music culture. What set Rajvir apart was his ability to balance tradition with modernity. While many Punjabi singers leaned heavily on pop and Western influences, Rajvir infused folk authenticity into his work. He didn't just sing songs, he told stories of Punjab, its people, its pride, and its struggles. As his popularity grew, Rajvir made a bold decision in 2019, he officially resigned from the Punjab police. The uniform had served him well, but now, the stage and camera were calling louder. His fans admired him not just as a singer but as a man who dared to follow his dreams against all odds. Like many Punjabi singers, Rajvir transitioned into acting. His screen presence, humble yet powerful, made him a natural fit for Punjabi cinema. His film debut was in 2018 with Subedar Joginder Singh, a war biopic that paid tribute to the Param Veer Chakra awardee. Rajvir's role, though not the lead, showcased his versatility beyond music. Audiences noticed him not just for his voice but for his expressions and authenticity. Soon, he landed roles in films like Jind Jaan, Mindo Taseeldarni, Kaka Ji. These films cemented his place as a dual talent, both a singer and an actor. For the Punjabi diaspora around the world, Rajvir Jawanda represented the new generation of artists who could carry forward the legacy of folk music while adapting to cinema. By the early 2020s, Rajvir was more than a singer, he was a household name. His concerts pulled massive crowds across Punjab, Canada, the UK, and Australia. Punjabi weddings echoed with his tracks, and his fanbase on digital platforms grew rapidly. He was admired for his down-to-earth personality. Unlike many celebrities, Rajvir stayed connected to his roots, often returning to his village, spending time with locals, and keeping his lifestyle modest. In interviews, he repeatedly said, "Music is not just my career, it is my responsibility. I want to carry forward our culture and give a voice to our people." At just 35 years old, Rajvir had already accomplished what many take a lifetime to achieve. But as fate would have it, the peak of his career would also mark the beginning of an unimaginable tragedy. It was September 27, 2025. Rajvir was traveling through Himachal Pradesh, near Buddi, on his way to Shimla. He was riding his motorcycle when fate intervened. Reports suggest that he tried to avoid stray cattle on the road, lost control of the bike, and crashed violently. The accident was catastrophic. He sustained severe head and spinal injuries. Onlookers rushed him to a hospital in Solan. From there, he was shifted to Fortis Hospital, Mohali, where doctors immediately placed him on ventilator support. His condition was labeled extremely critical. For his fans, it was unthinkable. Just days earlier, they had seen him performing on stage, smiling, full of energy. Now, he lay unconscious, his life hanging by a thread. For 11 days, Rajvir Jawanda fought the toughest battle of his life. His fans, family, and the Punjabi entertainment world prayed relentlessly. Social media filled with messages, "Stay strong Rajvir, we are with you, come back stronger." Doctors tried everything, life support, intensive care, multiple procedures, but his injuries were too severe. He slipped in and out of stability, suffering cardiac complications. On October 8, 2025, at 10:55 a.m., the heartbreaking news broke: Rajvir Jawanda had passed away due to multiple organ failure. He was just 35 years old. Rajvir's fall was not from fame, scandal, or controversy, it was from life itself. His career was only beginning to flourish. He had upcoming projects in both music and film. The Punjabi industry had placed high hopes on him as one of the future torchbearers of cultural music. But the accident ended everything. His journey, so full of promise, was cut tragically short. In the streets of Punjab, his songs played on loop. Fans gathered at vigils, holding candles, tears streaming down their faces. Social media turned into a memorial, with tributes pouring in from fellow singers, actors, and fans worldwide. Rajvir Jawanda's story did not end with his death. His music lives on, echoing in every Punjabi home, every diaspora community abroad, and every celebration where his tracks continue to be played. His legacy can be defined in 3 words: authenticity, passion, roots. Authenticity: he never let fame change his style. He sang what he believed in, keeping Punjabi folk music alive. Passion: from police duty to stage lights, he never gave up on his dream. Roots: he stayed grounded, close to his people, his soil, and his culture. Rajvir's life serves as a reminder: dreams can be chased, success can be earned, but life is fragile. Rajvir Jawanda's voice may have been silenced too soon, but his music will continue to live on in the hearts of millions. If his story touched you, don't let it fade into silence. Share this video, keep his songs alive, and let the world remember the power of a dreamer who never gave up on his roots. Subscribe for more stories of legends whose journeys inspire us to cherish life, culture, and passion. Together, let's make sure Rajvir's legacy is never forgotten.